Hi, teachers! Have you ever wished you had a teaching assistant who could give your students feedback on their writing, offer helpful suggestions for improvement, but without giving away the answers or writing for them? Well, now you can. And the best part? You can see exactly what your students ask the AI, what feedback they receive, and how they improve over time. No coding, no installs, and no complicated setup. With just a few clicks, you'll have your own AI writing feedback bot ready to support student learning in your classroom. Let me show you how to set it up, step by step. Step 1. Head over to www.magicschool.ai. If you don't have an account yet, no worries. I've added the link in the description below this video. Click it to register for a free teacher account, and once you're done, come right back to follow along with this tutorial. Once you're logged in, you'll see your dashboard. On the left sidebar, click Magic Student. Then on the right, click Create New Room. We're now going to set up your classroom space where students can interact with your custom writing bot. Now let's create your classroom space, or what Magic School AI calls a room. Think of it like setting up a Google Classroom. It works in a very similar way. Here's what you'll need to do. First, choose a name for your room. Something like Writing Lab, English Practice Room, or the actual name of your course. Then, select the student grade level. Elementary, middle school, high school, or university, depending on who you're teaching. Next, set the room size. Each room can include up to 250 students, so choose what works best for your class size. If you teach many students across different classes or grade levels, you can create multiple rooms to keep everything organized. That way, you'll be able to track progress, monitor chat history, and manage each group more easily. In the search bar, go ahead and type Writing Feedback. That's the tool we'll be using to help students improve their writing. Once it shows up in the results, just click Add to include it in your room. After that, click Next to move on to the customization step. Now comes the fun part, setting up your AI writing tool just the way you want it. You'll notice that this setup page has two sides. On the left-hand side, this is where you, the teacher, will type instructions for the AI. Things like how it should give feedback, what to look for, and what the assignment is. On the right-hand side, you'll see a preview of what your students will see when they enter the room. This is super helpful because it lets you check how everything will appear to students before launching it. And this platform supports multiple languages. You can write instructions in English, Thai, or any language that fits your students' needs. In this video, we'll be using Thai because it's made for Thai students, but you can customize it however you like. First, you can rename the tool to anything that feels friendly, easy to remember, or appropriate for your students' level. For example, something like AI Writing Buddy, Feedback Coach, or even Mr. Write Helper for younger learners. Once you change the name on the left-hand side, you'll see it automatically update in the preview on the right, so you know exactly how it will appear to your students. This section is where you can write a short, friendly message to explain what the tool is and how students should use it. It helps set the tone and give students a quick understanding of what to expect when they start using the bot. You can use this space to motivate, reassure, or guide them. Keep it simple and student-friendly. For example, "Hi, I'm your writing helper. Upload your paragraph to get feedback and grow your skills." You can write this message in English, Thai, or any language that suits your class. And remember, this is one of the first things students will see, so it's a great place to make them feel welcome. Magic School AI also includes a read aloud voice function. This means your message can be read aloud to students, which is especially helpful for younger learners or students who prefer listening. This section is where you clearly explain the writing task that students are expected to complete. Think of it as the writing prompt. What should students write about? How long should it be? And are there any grammar or vocabulary goals they need to meet? The description you write here will be shown to the students, so it's important to make them clear, specific, and appropriate for their level. You can adjust the wording or language depending on your student's level. You'll see a little eye icon on the right-hand side. If the eye is open, it means students will be able to see what you've written in that section. So for the assignment description just created, you'll want to keep the eye open so students can read and follow your instructions. But if you click the eye to close it, that section will be hidden from students. That's useful when you're writing teacher-only notes or detailed instructions just for the AI, not for students to see. So always double-check the eye icon to control what's visible to your class. It's a small detail, but really important for making sure students see the right content at the right time. This section is where you explain to the writing bot how you want it to evaluate student work. You have two options here. You can type in your grading criteria directly, such as content, grammar, vocabulary, organization, tone, etc. Or you can upload your rubric as a file. It supports Word, PDF, or even PowerPoint. You can also do both if you prefer. Once you've uploaded your file, scroll back to the top and you'll see a button called Save as Template. Click that to save your rubric for future use. Next time you want to use the same rubric, just choose it from your saved templates. No need to upload it again. And don't forget about the eye icon here. If you want students to see the rubric, leave the eye open. But if it's just for the AI to use when giving feedback and you don't want students to view it, then go ahead and close the eye icon. This feature gives you full control over how much students see and what's kept between you and the AI. This section is very important. It's where you, the teacher, give clear directions to the AI on how to provide feedback to students. Think of it like training your writing assistant. Here, you should tell the bot exactly what kind of feedback you want it to give, the language level it should use, and the tone or role it should take when responding to students. If you want the AI to act as a thinking or learning partner, not just a correction tool, you need to explain that here. For example, you might write, use simple English, A2, B1 level. Give feedback in a kind and constructive tone. Do not write or complete the answer for students. Instead, guide them with suggestions and explain their mistakes. Focus on helping them understand and improve, not just fixing errors. Highlight both strengths and areas for improvement. The goal is to make the AI support learning, not shortcut it. So if you don't want students to rely on ready-made answers, be sure to say that clearly in this section. And finally, don't forget to turn off the eye icon for this part. These instructions are meant for the AI, not for the students, so it's best to keep them hidden from the student view. Before you officially launch the room for your students, Magic School AI gives you a chance to test how the writing bot works. In this section, you can try it out by typing a simple response, ideally with a few common errors, to see how the AI gives feedback. This is a great way to check. Is the feedback clear and useful? Does it match your criteria and language level? Is the tone encouraging and appropriate for your students? If the feedback doesn't quite meet your expectations, you can simply click the back button, revise your instructions or settings, and test again. Repeat as needed until you're happy with the result. Once everything looks good, click Save. But you're not done yet. To make the bot available for students, you still need to click the Launch Room button. That's what officially activates your classroom. After launching, you'll get options to share the room with your students. You can copy and share the room link, post directly to Google Classroom, or let students scan a QR code to join. Choose the method that works best for your class, and you're ready to go. Now let me show you how students can join the classroom. It's very easy. Students don't need to install anything, and they don't need to sign up for an account either. Once you share the room link with them, here's all they need to do. Click the link, type their name, click Join Room. After that, they'll be asked to click Acknowledge. This is just a quick confirmation that lets them know their interactions with the AI may be seen by their teacher for learning purposes. To start using the writing bot, students simply click the Generate button. They can either type their paragraph directly into the chat box or attach a file if they've already written it elsewhere. Magic School AI also supports multiple languages, which is great for diverse classrooms. For example, if a student types a question in Thai, the AI can respond in Thai to help the student understand better and learn how to improve their writing. In this example, the student tries to ask the bot to write the paragraph for them, but look at what happens. Instead of giving the full answer, our writing bot replies with guidance and suggestions, encouraging the student to do the work themselves. It might ask questions, point out what's missing, or give tips, but it won't do the work for them. This is how we make sure the AI acts as a learning partner, not a shortcut. Now let's take a look at the teacher's view. Once your students have joined the room and started using the writing bot, you'll be able to see their names, the messages they've typed, and which tool they're using. If a student is still active, you'll see a green active light next to their name. This helps you know who is currently working in real time. When you click on a student's name, you'll see their chat history with the AI. The platform will even summarize the student's engagement, giving you a quick overview of how they've been using the tool. What's powerful about this is, you can track how their writing improves over time, you can see exactly what they typed and how the AI responded. You'll know if they're struggling, asking the wrong kind of questions, or making progress. And it gives you the chance to step in and help right when they need it. And if necessary, you can also pause or lock a student's access temporarily. For example, if someone is misusing the tool or needs to refocus. This teacher dashboard gives you deep insight into each student's learning process, so you're not just giving them AI, you're guiding how they grow with it. So there you have it. Using Magic School AI to create your own writing feedback bot is easy, powerful, and totally teacher-friendly. This tool doesn't just reduce your grading workload, it helps your students become stronger writers and independent thinkers. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other educators who want to use AI the right way in their classroom. Thanks so much for watching and happy teaching! See you in the next video!